Hi, I'm Jason King for Australian Golf Digest TV. Now, one of the big factors when we're learning how to play the game is getting the proper grip. If we go between the top players in the world, the position of their hands on the club may vary slightly. But for new golfers, the real hard part is to get that club working away from the ball where the grip doesn't change too much pressure and we don't lose the position of our hands going back. So for new golfers, it's one thing to get that club resting on the ground at the ball where that club's not moving, but as it does start to move, and we call that educating the hands, where we start to set the club up at the top of the backswing there, to get that range of motion through my wrists and to have it release down at the ball, I need to have a secure grip on the club, but I also don't want to have too much change of the tension that I start with. So we can help keep our grip solid by having a waggle at the start of our swing. All the top players in the world are moving as they're about to hit the ball. So what I mean by that, when I see new golfers at the range at the Sydney Golf Academy, they get frozen over the ball. So we tend to see this at the start, and they have a really rigid look up at the target, and there's nothing doing with the club or the grip. When we see the tour professionals, every shot they line up, they're even moving this club as they're looking at the target, club face lines up, match their feet to the face, and that club is in a constant state of motion here. So from there, it's a lot easier to maintain that tension getting away from the ball. So learning how to grip the club properly and keeping a proper tension on the club can not only help you make solid contact, it can even help you distance. So at the ball there, when we come to strike it, we want to feel that the handle down the bottom is soft enough through our grip that it actually changes direction through the strike. And this is where we get the release. Now, I don't want people releasing that way and flipping the club under like a slicer. I'm just saying that I want to feel that that club face releases as the handle changes direction. Let me demonstrate. So a pretty decent drive there. The one thing I felt is that I had enough tension through my grip to keep it secure, but I felt like I really let it go down at the ball. So if you can imagine, rather than hanging on through the strike, I'm actually letting go to release. Get a lot more power through that, and certainly a better way to improve the quality of your drives and your distance.